157 pounds, we're guaranteed a first-time champ once again. Isaiah Martinez, 33-0 out of Illinois, trying to become the first unbeaten freshman since Cale Sanderson won the first of his 4 titles back in 1999. Brian Realbuto is a sophomore for Cornell. This is his road to the NCAA championships. In the quarterfinals, he won 11-9 in sudden victory against Ian Miller of Kent State. But had Ian Miller been awarded an escape point that he should have gotten, Realbuto would have likely lost the match. Brian Realbuto discussed that earlier today.
Whatever happened with the refereeing and the table work, I mean, that's not really up to my control, and I try to not leave those things up to chance. But I guess in that situation, I mean, it was unfortunate that there was a mess up apparently with the scoring, but had there been, a correct score on the board, I think the match would have been different.
First off, very classy for him to even discuss that. It was a very difficult situation, not only for him, but for a young man in Ian Miller, who probably was in shape to win that quarterfinal match. Nonetheless, you can't blame Realbuto, you can't blame Ian Miller. It was a fault of the official scores table and the referees of that match. Good news, Ian Miller did get All-American status for Kent State. Great to see. Now we get a chance to see a very, very good matchup between an explosive offensive wrestler in Martinez and a very technically sound wrestler in Realbuto.
Martinez breaking out the Illini orange. He was so excited about wearing the singlet, has never been worn by an Illini. What a way to break it out in the orange. He is powerful. Realbuto, a gutsy kid. He tore every L there is, ACL, PCL, MCL last year in this tournament, and rehabbed all the way through the Southern Scuffle at the first of this year, and so he's just getting into peak form after coming back from an injury.
I'm really impressed right now how Realbuto's controlling the center of that. You see right there, he pushed Isaiah Martinez off the mat there. He wants to control the tempo. He's very tactical. That's what you got to do against a guy like Isaiah Martinez. He's very strong, very physical. He's got that gas tank, so you got to stay tactical with him. Be smart and pick your shots.
Isaiah Martinez, 33-0. He has 24 bonus point victories this season. 6 of them are falls. He's been one of the most explosive offensive wrestlers in the country this year. Officials timeout just to make sure the headgear is in place for Isaiah Martinez.
Okay, here we go on the line, gentlemen.
We'll have our officials mic'd up over the course of the evening as well. You'll be able to hear what some of our officials are saying. Matt Sorochinsky out of Ohio is our lead official in this match. Trying to get in on a leg, and Realbuto trying to take advantage of that deep shot.
And first called 2, and then not 2. Tell you what, Isaiah Martinez does not want to get in a scramble. So far, strategically, Realbuto doing a great job of keeping Martinez from what he wants to do. He did not want to shoot in on that leg.
Good hold. Good hold.
That's a
good job. Good hold.
Very tough spot for Martinez to be in.
Good call out. Good call out. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We got a challenge, guys. Let's go get it.
Rob Cole just went over to the scorer's table and raised the red challenge flag, so it looks like Cornell will challenge whether or not that was a takedown. We did see the official put up 2 fingers momentarily, and then he waved it out.
So the call is no takedown.
Yes. That's what Cornell is challenging, that it should be a takedown. This is the second year of the challenge protocol in NCAA wrestling. The angle that you are looking at right now is the same angle that the officials are looking at the scorer's table.
The situation there is, did Isaiah Martinez have Realbuto's leg at the same time or before his hand went down? Realbuto, did he get behind Isaiah for the 2 points? Right here.
Take one more look, and I want to hear your thought on it.
Right there.
Thought 2 legs in the hand?
It looks like 2.
I agree with Tim there. It looks like 2 points, 3-point stance by Isaiah Martinez. I was just about to say before that scuffle happened, I was really impressed throughout this tournament, the discipline that Martinez has shown and not getting those situations to where he's in trouble. Right now, it looks like Realbuto sucked him into his style, getting him scrambling.
After further review, the call on the mat is confirmed. No takedown.
No takedown, says Matt Sorochinsky. That's a tough call, and
that is a tough call.
I got to say, we rarely have seen overturned calls so far in this tournament, which I'm a little bit surprised by. But just like for those of you who watch our football coverage, there has to be indisputable video evidence to overturn the ruling on the mat. Official didn't think there was enough to overturn it.
Well, you look at what Martinez is trying to do. He's trying to get in with his left underhook. He underhooks with his left arm. Which is really rare. He does it with his arm only. He wants to attack the body. Right here is where he's tough. On the body, there's the 2 points.
Realbuto will have that right foot skid out of bounds, and Martinez has the first lead of the match here in the first period.
Solid takedown here by Martinez, getting in the high cross, switching out to the double leg, driving through, just finishing right there along those hips.
Now Martinez will go ahead and cut him loose. This is the type of wrestler that Martinez has shown he is. He wants to be an offensive-minded wrestler. We talk about an era of a lot of stall calls, and maybe the offensive wrestling is going by the wayside. In this field, and especially in the finals, we have a lot of good offensive wrestlers. Martinez trying to get in on that leg. Nearly had control of the ankle. Now he's going to try to drive him down to the mat, and no takedown yet.
Because Realbuto is so good and funky on the mat right there. That's a great job of facing off on Martinez. Martinez does a little duck, then he stuffs the head, comes around, picks up the ankle, tries to cut off. In the end, Realbuto did a nice job of scrambling out and keeping from getting taken down.
End of the first, Martinez a takedown and the cut loose. Martinez had choice, and he will choose bottom to start this second period. Coming into this match, it felt like this is where it was going to be difficult for Realbuto to make sure that he can ride out Isaiah Martinez. It's been very tough for a lot of his opponents to do.
That's really a compliment to Martinez coming in as a freshman. That's one of the things you think about freshmen coming into the college wrestling style is can they get out from the bottom position? Martinez has showed throughout this tournament he's able to explode off that whistle, get his hips out like right there, got that nice hip heist to get his 1 point.
Saw the right leg of Realbuto trying to control that right ankle, trying to get inside of it of Martinez, and he didn't seem like he had the length. Martinez has length. He's tall. He's gangly, and he's got a lot of strength.
Well, he's been able to handle everything thrown at him so far and has just shown no fear all year long, beating Ness and Miller and Green and Pack along the way.
Alfred Garcia, Isaiah's father, who made the trip to the NCAA championships from California to see his son wrestle. Isaiah's mom was so nervous she couldn't make the trip. She wanted to watch from home.
She gets too nervous. Probably can't even watch this telecast right here. You see that left arm right there, Isaiah Martinez. He lives there. And that's why Brian Realbuto is, I'm saying, don't get hooked. He just does not want to let Martinez's underhook come in, and he's done a great job so far. Isaiah Martinez does not want to do a low body attack. He wants to pound the middle of the body right there with that underhook.
Look at Realbuto's right arm trying to control that left arm of Isaiah Martinez, that left underhook you were talking about.
Realbuto's really good from everywhere. Strong fundamentals, and I like the fight in him. He's relentless, he's courageous, and he's always focused. I think he has that same look on his face all the time, and yet Coach says he's relaxed and pretty cerebral, but man, I like his intensity.
They're trying to twist around and get into a scramble spot, and that was a very difficult position to be in. He put himself up for a takedown. Martinez takes advantage and gets the 2.
It's a huge job there, Martinez, on the edge of the mat. Not only the edge of the mat, but you see right there with less than 15 seconds left, he gets the takedown. Nice job here getting in on the leg, but having that mat awareness just to turn in and finish the takedown inbounds. Huge 2 points at the end of the round.
I wonder how that's going to affect what Realbuto's choice is going to be at the start of the third period now that he's down by 4. There'll be caution against Realbuto trying to explode up too early. Cornell has been very successful in this tournament the last few years. There is the 4-time champion, the only one to do it in 4 different weight classes, Kyle Dake, who finished off his magical run in Des Moines, Iowa a couple of years ago in 2013. He was a volunteer assistant for Cornell last year, now a Cornell club coach, and of course, on the international scene as well. Realbuto on the bottom to start off this period, and a great mat return by Isaiah Martinez, looking for back points.
This is where the position when Martinez wrestled James Green, the 4-time All-American from Nebraska in the dual meet, where everybody said, he's for real. He rode out Green the entire third period to win. He's so tough in every position, Isaiah Martinez.
Excellent mat return by Isaiah Martinez right there to get near fall points.
Just a technically sound wrestler. I really like how Martinez is staying low on those hips of Realbuto. It's those guys that are real scrambling from the bottom positions. That's exactly what you want to do. You stay low, don't allow them to get their hips out and get you in those funky situations.
Isaiah Martinez's teammate Jesse Delgado is the two-time 125-pound champion, but he was unable to go much further. He had been dealing with a shoulder injury all year, ended up with a knee injury during this tournament as well, so he got eliminated from the championship bracket on Friday morning. Delgado and Martinez, a couple of California kids who have made good in the Midwest wrestling in the Big Ten. Martinez trying to get in on that leg. Good defense that time from Realbuto. But he got a little bit too hung. Yep, too deep.
Strength right there. He's crazy strong. Coach Jim Heffernan called him the strongest, most powerful person. He's known since Roy Salzer, two-time NCAA champion back in the 80s for Iowa, teammate of Jim Heffernan. It's just, and Realbuto is strong himself.
Yeah.
Just not at the level of Martinez. Now, I don't know which is stronger, physically or mentally. I mean, for a freshman, Anthony, wow.
And especially in this atmosphere underneath these lights, I mean, it's a completely different situation than what you're used to in a day-to-day wrestling season. But Martinez is just doing a nice job. Every single situation he's in, he really commits to it. He puts that full force behind it.
That's Mark Perry.
Mark Perry has a lot to do with that mental and physical toughness of Martinez. 19 seconds. Two-time NCAA champion at Iowa himself.
Of a pretty good wrestling family. Martinez has the riding time point locked. If he can ride this one out, it would be a major decision in impressive fashion. Isaiah Martinez well on his way. We have not had an undefeated freshman champion since the great Cale Sanderson in '99. We have one now. It's Isaiah Martinez.
How about the orange singlet? I think it worked.
A little bit of luck, maybe.
The Illini Lake Nation can celebrate the Illini orange tonight.
Isaiah Martinez, redshirt freshman out of Lemoore, California, closes out a 34-0 season, a 25th bonus point win.
Look at this leg attack right here. The shin whizzer there not working, and Isaiah Martinez just on him all the time. Drives through onto the legs, works up to the hips. It's just too much power for Realbuto.
Alfred over for a hug. Quick Kwesnick over there for an interview.
Isaiah, congratulations. What was the single key development in that match?
He was grabbing my wrist so good. He had a good game plan. I guess it just not letting it shake me and stop me from doing what I do. And, he grabbed my wrist. I was pulling. I was faking. Got to my offense eventually. I knew if I got to the leg, he wouldn't be able to stop me.
Undefeated as a freshman. Where do you get your poise from?
Where do I get my poise from? Just a hard work ethic. I grew up, a middle-class family, blue collar. And, my coaches, they drive it home to just work hard every day. And they tell me how good I can be if, I just put the time in, the effort, and believe in myself.
What was it like to hug your dad?
It was awesome. We've had this dream for a long time. I can't believe it happened my freshman year, but I'm going to roll with it. He's happy, I'm happy. It's just a great emotional moment.
Congratulations. Adam.
16 years ago, Cale Sanderson began his legendary 159-0 run. Do we see some legendary status beginning right now for the freshman Isaiah Martinez, hugging his dad Alfred Garcia in a magical